Foot hit the cord. Can you hear me? No, I don't know. Streamlabs just sent me like a little thing and said it crashed. I will say there is an update on Streamlabs, and I have not done it yet. So that's probably what's going on. Are we back? Make sure you guys refresh it. All right, I'll wait a second. We're here. Okay, good. Here's the little man. I don't know if Anne's even still in here. Little man. Driving his sister's car. And then there's the family today. There's the fam. Look at Coral just judging. Okay, are we back? Let's see. Let's put up a Coral that they can't refuse to bid on. Let's see. All right, check it out. Let's see. Let's test it. This will be the last time I ever throw up a spawn Scully for this price. This is just a test to see who came in here. $5 on the spawn Scolamia. And I'm getting real stingy with these, bro. They're not available anymore. I bought a bunch. I sold a bunch. Probably have like 3 orange ones and maybe like 12 this similar to this color. And I'm hoarding them. I'm kind of regretting I didn't buy a fuckload more when I had the chance. It's legitness. What up? Thanks for popping in. I had my stream crashed for a second. You know what the hell happened there? How does a Scully spawn? Well, see, it kind of works like this when a mom Scully falls in love with a dad Scully. The mom has a flower and the dad has a okay, so it's a sexual reproduction. Bam, chicka, bam, bam. Typically, Scullies are caught in the wild. A diver goes down with a chisel and he hammers out a Scully that's been grown out, right? Sometimes people will take Scullies and they'll cut them and they'll wait for them to grow back. That would be an aquacultured Scully. Typically, some people would say it's not considered an aquaculture Scully unless they cut a frag of the frag. Be like generation 1 from the first cut. There was Scullies in Australia. The company's called Monsoon Aquatics. If you type it into Google, Monsoon Aquatics spawn Scully, you'll see that they had like a bunch of sperm action going on, dude. And the Scullies plopped up everywhere and they chiseled them off and they glued them to frag plugs and grew them out. Finish the story. I don't really know how it works after that, dude. And sometimes I call my kids little spawn Scullies. Actually, I call them crotch goblins, semen demons, fuck trophies. JDM, so is that something that grew in your tank? That's what I thought. No, this one didn't grow out of my tank. I bought a bunch from a wholesale. So it happened to them in Australia, and they're an exporter. And we don't deal with other countries. We don't do importing from Australia. We do a little bit from Indonesia. And they sold wholesalers a shitload of them, but I think they grew them for quite a few months. And then we bought them like this. So no, I never said that they spawned in my tank. Like I said, the company is Monsoon Aquatics. or aquariums or something like that. Like there's a whole article about it. I've never in my life seen Scully spawn, so that's what's so cool about them. So like, dude, if you kill this thing, you need to just exit the hobby. Get a hamster, um, maybe get a mouse or something. The same for you. Was the male Scully hoeing and spreading his seed, or was it the female Scully? I mean, we know it was probably the female. Probably low key the female. Low key. You know how many bodies that low key female? You know how many low key bodies that female probably got? What color is the extra baby Scully you put in my box? It was like one of these. It was like whatever grade this one is. Like they're all similar, but like this one's cool because the rim is purple, right? And then the one above it, it was probably similar to like the one above it. This one's probably one of the cooler ones of this grade. Scully Orgy, dude, I can't imagine how many they had because I had one supplier that had like maybe 400 of them, and then another supplier that had like 200 of them. So 65, let's call it. Got some GSP. Bullshit. We don't have any GSP, you fucking liars. Gonna need to show you Bobby Jr. again. My feed had a dumb ad. Here, hang on one second. The little man. Dude has got an ice cream cone head haircut. Dude, look at his ice cream. He's got like the curl like this. Ice cream haircut. Who wore it better? He's pretty mean too. Okay, let's see here. Let's just go all over the place, dude. Whoa. Bounce mushroom splitting in half. This is a wild bounce mushroom. I got this from one of our suppliers. It was not cheap. I'll tell you that it wasn't cheap. But this thing is actually cool. It's the second one I've had, and this one's splitting. These are, dude, nobody's got these. We need to name it something. And it'll get a lot more bubbles. It's just trying to split into another one. I really like these. But it wasn't cheap. Wild bounces, bro, from wholesalers are crazy expensive. Got my wish list GSP from you. See, now, if you request it, you might get it. Pass on the bounce. I can't believe this is still on the website. Bro, this is, and I usually would tell people to stay away from these anyways, because they're pretty hard to keep. Bro, this thing's been here a month. It might be the healthiest fucking coral that's here, dude. What's it? It's way too cheap on the website. I think it's 120 on the website. So 120 if you want it now, and you get a wheel spin. Usually these are pretty hard to keep, and I try to stay away from them. Sometimes when we order from Indonesia, you don't get to pick the corals that they fill the box with. So they sent in some Helios, and I was like, oh man, fucking Helios. We sold one on the website. This one's nicer, I think, than the one we sold. And then I did get another one because I like this one so much. If you look above it, it's pissed off in the picture there. It's bluer. It's really cool. I think I got a video of it, actually. Yeah, it's a little pissed off, but it needs some love. It needs to open up a little bit more. Let's see. I could do, so check this out. If you want to put in a little bit of work into an acantho, Lauren, you got it. Remind me to pull this one off the website. I'm going to do a bleached Acantho. I got it for cheap. I'll sell it to you guys for cheap. It looks like it'll be a super nasty one, but it's bleaching, so it's on you if you want to take care of it, but it'll be a good starting price next. The skin looks good, but the flesh is bleaching, which does happen to some wild corals. They don't take to being pulled up, put in a tank in Indo, shipped to New York, shipped to Chicago, put in a tank always, you know. This one was bleached when I bought it. I just took the chance because I think it's going to be nice. Okay, wheel spin. Let's go. Beautiful piece. I'm telling you, that thing's been here for a fucking month or longer. 5%, super good win. Just don't let it touch anything else. It doesn't like to fight with other corals, really. Lower flow. Go low flow. You know, honestly, I used to think maybe that was the reason that I had a hard time with them. I don't treat these like other plate corals that like low, even if the flow was dead. I don't think the lighting matters too much to it. It should be fine with whatever lighting. I wouldn't stick it right underneath the light, but here's that Acantho I was talking about. Dude, this thing looks like it's gonna be fucking fire, okay? That's why I bought it, but I knew like it needs some love, you know? The tentacles are out. It's super healthy. 150. Otherwise, I'll sit on it and color it up. Might take me, 2 months. Or worst case scenario, it bleaches out all the way and fucking dies. It's something that could happen. So, but this one is really pretty, and it's not too big either. For me, I'm not so worried about a bleached coral. If the skin looks good and the tentacles especially are out, this one, the mouth looks perfect. It's just because I picked it up. It was kind of puckering up a little bit. But if the mouth is injured or the skin is tight and it's bleached, then I mean it's going to be a tough pull. If somebody will give it to you for free to try to heal it, but I wouldn't pay for one that's like that. In my opinion, this thing when it does color up, I mean this could be minimum $400 or $500 Acantho. And then the way it has like different colors too, it might be crazier. I don't know. Some of the Acanthos that came in today, I didn't get pictures of because they're pissed off. So fucking pretty. So pretty. You've seen that purple one, right? Somebody was asking about that earlier. That purple one is a banger. I cannot wait. I'm excited to take the day off, but I'm also excited to get to cracking. I'm gonna start to empty these tanks and build this new kind of coral setup. What do you guys say? 205? 205? Going once? It's a good deal. Going twice? Check out that Sinorina in the corner, that pink and green one. I love meat corals, dude. Meats, donuts. Joey says 210. You gonna show us the new setup once it's finished? Yeah, I probably should document it, you know? What's so crazy is I talk more than fucking anybody, but I don't make videos. Like I like live streaming so much better than I make editing videos. It's just not even close. But dude, I need to film shit. So I need like a drone in the house that films me. Elon Musk, can you hear me? I need a robot to follow me around to document the life. In the morning, we in the reefs. At the night, we in the sheets. You know what I'm saying, dude? My life be like, ooh, 2:15. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Wednesday, I'm going to be all fucked up, though. Streaming Wednesday, taking off on Thursday. My whole week is fucked as far as like knowing where I'm at with it. So just so you know, I'll tell you right now. 215, going once, going twice. That's the thing, Cody. When you stream, you can't fake it, dude. I'll tell you, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I'll just tell you this. Don't meet your reef heroes because a lot of these motherfuckers are fake in real life, my guy. They can't live stream. It's going to fucking expose them. Cut that off. 3%. Let's go. Super nice piece, bro. Love it. Okay. So that piece needs a little bit of TLC, and it's going to turn out to be something nice. This piece already is pretty fucking nice. Let's see. Bam. Yellow, neon green, pink, blue. Well, so nasty. Nasty. Thank you guys for hanging out. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Holy hot damn. You know, you should know what it is. You ain't been here in a while, but you should know before you turn on this channel, grab an extra pair of fucking panties. Because guess what? You look at these corals, you're going to be leaking. We're going to need a change, dude. You're going to be sounding like Obama. Change. Was that the saying? Dude, that was so long ago. Anyways, you get it. And Reefing with G puts the other type of streaks in his underwear when he watches the stream. You know what I'm saying? Front to back. All right. I'm getting it till Wednesday. Piece is nice though, right? Let's see. Okay, let's come back to some heaters in a second. Let's see. We'll give you guys some cheaper shit real quick. Here's a few things from the farm that are really nice that aren't going to cost you a ton of money. This thing's ready to frag. It's overgrown the plug, so I don't want to take less than 30 because we could cut it into quarters like a damn pizza. Love this piece. Spicy lemon, Fabia, I believe they call it. Craps Reef, glad to see you back, man. McBoot, let's go. Super easy grower. I love Favia. They're underrated corals. We don't dedicate a lot of the farm to them just because they're not the most popular all the time. In my opinion, gotta be top 3 underrated corals. I need to make a TikTok about underrated corals. Favia might be number 1. I can't really think of anything that's more underrated, to be honest with you. I think Favia is number 1. $50 going once. But this thing is a frag of a frag of a frag. Been in the farm forever. Favias are cool. And you know what sucks is a lot of times you're going to see them in frags. When they're bigger, they're so much nicer looking. But it's like impossible to sell bigger Favia pieces. So you just like have to cut them down. But they do look way nicer in big chunks. So thank you. $50 Craps Reef. 7%. Let's go. Back to the other one. What was the other one? Got me a nice piece. It's sick. Yeah, it's super easy to keep too. That's one that I really don't think you could kill either. I didn't know how this picture came out because these are on my frag racks. So it's kind of a weird angle. This is a Bernard Pora from the farm. I was actually maybe like 4 months ago. I was having a hard time with Bernard Poras. They were bleaching out. My Ghanies were looking really good. Moved them, put them on the racks in a different tank. Totally colored back up and look awesome now. So I was able to save the nut neck Bernard Pora. If you know, you know. This one is similar to that, but it's different. Before this one, I don't know what piece, dude. I've been streaming for 7 years. Do you know how many blunts I've smoked every stream? When the coral's off the scene like this, couldn't tell you what the last coral was. Gun to head, what was the last coral on the stream? Sorry, I'm gone. The tracky. Okay, well, that helps. I think you're going to have to catch that on Friday, Peter. You might have to catch that one on Friday, dude. That piece was nice. Maybe it was a sign. How about I show you this one? Bruh. Should not even put this up here on a fucking Wednesday, but it's pricey, dude. It's pricey. 1K. Pow! What do you call a stack? A thou wow. A K. I call it a stack, I guess. That's what I would say. Lazo! Dude, we made beef tacos and steak tacos yesterday. Dude, after Lazo put me on to the spices, bro, nobody makes Mexican food, or at least tacos, better than me. They were already real good, but there was just a little bit of Caucasia to them. Now, dude, you try my fucking tacos, dude, you're going to roll your R's so hard, you might start you might start like a big bad wolf and blow your fucking house down. You feel me? This one's nasty too. This one's huge. Look at that center, bro. This one, honestly, not even fully open. I probably shouldn't even have filmed it. I liked it a lot. So, super dope, dude. How about that center? It's crazy. That one's a monster too, dude. If you drop that on your foot, dude, drop that on Reefing with G's foot, he's gonna get rid of his damn bunions, dude. Them bunions gonna be gone. Ooh, let's go. Let's do a Willie's hammer. Got the gout. I don't know what gout is, I'll be honest with you. And I don't want to Google it either. I know what a bunion is. You know, I've had like a plantar's wart before in my foot, like twice in my life. That was pretty rough. I remember like having to like soak my foot, and like I remember like it was deep. It's like a plantar's wart that had to come out. That was pretty rough. But I've never really had like corns, bunions. I'm sure some of y'all got some fucking can kicking feet, dude. I see you people walking around with flip flops, dude. I seen a guy in flip flops today. Just disgusted. Just disgusted. I'll put it up there, Peter. I don't want to put it up there. Nobody bid. If you drink a lot, you could get gout. Oh, see, I don't drink. And I keep my feet together, dude. Aquaphor. I wear socks and shoes like a fucking adult. I've had plantar's wart. They're painful but common. Yeah, it sucked. I think I had it twice. I want to say I had it twice. Best way to get rid of those is garlic and apple cider vinegar. You know, I have a pretty strong like I can take any kind of smells or like tastes pretty well. Besides like heat, I don't like super spicy shit. Apple cider vinegar is my one. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I cannot stand apple cider vinegar. It's my least favorite smell and taste of anything in the world, dude. This is one of the nicest sign arenas I've ever seen. It's fucking huge. Was not cheap. Oops. Can't even drink Sprite. Too spicy. I've gotten over the spice now. I can handle some heat. But apple cider vinegar, puke town. I used to take it straight. And then I heard that even though I do believe that apple cider vinegar is really good for you. I was doing like a shot of it straight, and that is not good for you because it could burn your like esophagus. So learned that. Learned that. Let's go with cheapy, $5. Too much acid. Yeah, and I could see that. Been MIA. No, Bobby misses me. This job hunt's killing me. I didn't know that you were on the job hunt. Can you imagine that guy's resume? Oh my god. District manager of Circuit City. Then I was the assistant to the assistant manager at Blockbuster. Sir, we can't verify any of this. I swear. Got any contacts? No. Reef, $5. If this goes for 5, we're getting out of here. I'm going straight to the fucking city of Chicago right now. What's your Max is one of those dudes that if they ask him like, what's one of your weaknesses? I care too much. I'm if I have any weaknesses, it's that I'm too good of a team player. But he's like a really bad liar. Dude, you know what's funny? I don't want to bust him out, but hey, this was his choice. On Twitter, he's got a profile picture with his shirt off. What are you doing with that fucking profile picture, bro? Oh, dude. Cracks me up. I think I literally just seen that the other day. And let me just say, dude, when you got a 12-year-old boy man's body, I don't know, man. Maybe keep the shirt on. Chicago style pizza. Most people don't know what Chicago style pizza is. You have to define that because if you're from out of town, you're going to think it's deep dish pizza. And that's not what Chicago style pizza is. Chicago style is tavern style, cut into squares. So, yes, if you're not an out of towner, if you have deep dish pizza, that's not what we would consider Chicago pizza, but that's what out of towners would have. Did you have it? It was like super thick and it has the sauce on the top. If you had the sauce on the top and it was like a fucking lasagna, that is deep dish pizza. It is good, but it's not something that we eat really. Deep dish, yeah, it's good. It's good, but that's not what like people in Chicago would order. We get a tavern style pizza, and it is well, it depends on where you get it, but it's delicioso. Delicioso. Just like this fucking glitter, Gani. Let's go, dude. But deep dish, I mean, you eat one slice or two a year, you still be full. Next year, you still be full. Do you remember where you went? Because there's 2 Chicago deep dish places. There's 2 of the most famous ones, Giordano's and Lou Malnati's. So when I go get your guys' corals at the airport, there's Giordano's, Lou Malnati's, and then bam, airport. You take a left right there. So I pass it all the time. You went to Lou Malnati's. So Lou Malnati's is different. They have like a garlic and I believe like a spinach twist on it. Both really good. But that's like specific to Lou Malnati's. Like, you wouldn't even find that pizza anywhere else. They have a real weird crust. Giordano's is the more famous one, where people would have like the thick red sauce on the top. Bro, I'm not selling any of these for less than 150 anymore, dude. I'm sorry. Some of you guys got these for a steal. These are too special. The grafted pink and blue on these, I'll do 125. The Ghani craze is not hot right now, but your boy has been farming and collecting Ghanis. This one's nasty. This isn't the most amazing cut. We've had some that are really split in half, purple and or blue and pink, but these are really nice. Yeah, Giordano's, it's fine, but I don't want to eat a deep dish pizza and then like do anything in the city. You're just gonna want to fall asleep. Red Ghanis, I try not to bring in red Ghanis. They're expensive and they're very hard to sell. You could go to any wholesaler and pick out red Ghanis for days. And they're $200-300 a piece, and they're like impossible to sell. I wish red Ghanis would sell, but we get them sometimes. I don't have any in the farm. That's pretty much all the Ghanis I got. Well, I got this one. So it's also 150. We did some cheap Ghanis today. The one for $10 you guys got from me was a nice one, but it's small. But yeah, that is a Grandmaster. Farmed by us too. We didn't buy this piece like that. We cut it. If I'm doing pizza, it would be tavern style. Like if you call a pizza place in Chicago, they're typically like you would have to ask for deep dish if you wanted that, if they even made it. Most places are going to be square. Let me ask the chat this: triangles or squares? That's a true Chicago question because it's squares all day. What are you even going to go through the work of making a pie for to ruin it and cut it into slices that are triangle, huh? I don't want to get robbed. No, it's hard to get robbed in Chicago unless you go the wrong places. You take a couple of turns you're not supposed to, you gonna get got. All right, the sharks gotta eat. But if you stay in most of the places, Sox game, well, if you take the wrong turn somewhere not too far from there, you're gonna be in trouble. Let's just say that. The Sox park is the south side, considered the south side. The city is there's not like much crime in the city of Chicago. South side, take a couple of left turns. Better just make sure that you ain't from the wrong side of the streets. Uber there, Uber out. Yeah, get to the game at the field. You won't have any problems. It's a super nice ballpark. You'll have fun there. But yeah, you're not gonna like visit anywhere near the Chicago White Sox game. You're gonna head north a little bit more and go into the city. Wrigley is far away from where the Sox play. Not far, but it's like I would imagine it takes over an hour to get from the Sox Park to Wrigley. No. It shouldn't take that long, but it's not even in the same remote area of Chicago. I've never even been to a Cubs game because I'm a straight white male. So why would I go to a Cubs game? But I tried staying north of the river for the most part. Exactly. Mushrooms on the menu. We gave away mushrooms tonight. It was insane. Let's see what we got. Pretty good hot dog stand by Sox Field. Any of them that have the Vienna beef. If you see a Vienna, if you're in Chicago, here, let me put you guys on. Vienna beef sign. If you're going to Chicago, this is what you're looking for. See this company, Vienna Beef, Vienna Beef, Vienna Beef. If any of the places that you're going to has this sign, then you are good to go. That is going to be the same Chicago hot dog throughout the city. They have the same, that place makes the tomatoes, they make the buns. So anywhere you go, for the most part, if it says Vienna Beef, you're going to be good. Jeroboam, you got this, man. And if you could find Vienna beef sandwiches, now that is the true Chicago experience. If you come with me, maybe we would get pizza, but it's not priority. Getting a good Italian beef sandwich, and don't you fucking come to my town and call it a French dip. We will put you on a fucking plane out of town so goddamn fast your head'll spin. It's an Italian beef or a beef sandwich. Can I get a French dip with a soda? Bah, 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 bah. Homicide. Can I get a French dip with a soda? And I think I'm going to have a hot dog with ketchup on it. You were the 815th murder in the city, just as fucking statistic. He's a professional chef. Yeah, but he ain't from around here. Okay. Gordon Ramsay couldn't come here and fuck with an Italian beef. You got to have Chicago mafia in your family to even be able to make an Italian beef. Okay. You have to have a spot in your house where Al Capone used to hide people for you to even get the recipe. Okay. Au jus sandwich. We'll let that one slide, but if you ordered an au jus sandwich, you wouldn't get any beef on it. You would just get a French roll with either au jus poured on it or dunked in, which we call baptized. Hey, let me get it baptized. Let me get Italian beef with peppers on the side and then mozzarella. And why don't you baptize it for me, huh? There's a lot of places in Illinois where Al Capone hid out and had like back rooms and stuff, which is pretty cool. Just saying, we don't give the family recipe to just anyone, okay? This Acanto is so wide open, dude, it wouldn't even fucking close when I picked it up. Big boy. Not a lot of crazy color to it. I think 350 is a really good deal. There are tours up the ass in your town. I'm sure any city has like tours, but the city of Chicago, you can just Uber around, take a cab. There's a lot to do in in the city. Had connections with Al Capone. Let's go. Well, you're Italian, right? Italian. My grandpa's grandpa was getting aged a guy like dry beef. They used them for a prime rib. Chicago's history and shit went down. Will, you got it at 350, man. Super nice piece. Born in Sicily. Let's go. She's a special meatball. Let's go. Where is Sean's mustache from? That's what I would like to know. Where was that thing fucking born? I would like to see the 23andMe lineage on that mustache on that man. 350, let's go. Dude, he was flexing his triceps. I'm not trying to glaze her man's. I like him. I really like the guy. He's fucking super smart, good looking, in shape. I've seen him ascend over the years. Dude, he was flexing his tricep. Like, damn, dude, I was gonna Photoshop that on my arm for the stream one of these days. They say fake it till you make it, but I need to make it instead. I don't think I have any more videos from my phone. Let me see. Mushrooms. I really only got like pricey stuff left. This is a little magic carpet mushroom. Obviously, it's not huge. 200 bucks. Bought this from my buddy's tank. Gonna bug you about what to do in your little town in the coming weeks. Well, I mean, for me, if you like museums and you've never been to them, you have to go to the Field Museum, #1, the Shed Aquarium, the Planetarium, the Museum of Science and Industry. So those four you have to hit. In my opinion, the Field Museum is one of the dopest places. Mouthy Mama, what's going on? Crazy Yumas. Oh, we got in one and we sold. Somebody made me an offer I couldn't refuse on that big Yuma. We get them in. There might be, I think we have some. 3 days. I mean, if I had to choose, I would always go to the Field Museum if I had to pick between the four. But it's one of those places that if you go there often, I mean, it doesn't really change. So yeah, go to the Field Museum. The Shed Aquarium's cool too if like you've never been there. Needed some Bobby humor for a pick-me-up. I'm so glad that like a clown, I could just be here to amuse you for free nonetheless. You could just turn on the stream and all of your problems and real world IRL issues fade away. I'm glad that I could distract Max for you over here. I've never been to the ledge in the Willis Tower, so I couldn't tell you. I can't even call it the Willis Tower. It's the Sears Tower. It's what it's been since I, grew up. So Willis Tower just doesn't even sound right to me. Let's do a quick little Zoe. But it does look cool. I would like to see that view. I think would be pretty awesome. Close the signature room. What was the signature room? See, you guys would be better off asking Krista. Like they probably know, her and her mans probably know way more cool things to do in Chicago than me, I've been grinding and building this company for fucking 15 years. So when I get out, it's the basics, Actually, Jackie should probably hit up Krista and find some different shit to do because we do the same thing. Used to live on the 90th floor. I remember when Sean you guys used to stay in an apartment where like the Blackhawks players would live, or at least a few of them. I always thought that was dope. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put a price on it. My bad. Yap Town. Yap Town. So I don't know. We're going to go there tomorrow. So maybe if we can think of something new to do, we were going to probably go to the Lincoln Park Zoo, walk around a little bit, and then go to Navy Pier and walk around the city. I like just walking around the city without a plan and then just seeing what you get into. Squishy hunting and people watching with the family tomorrow. Leave for 3 months and know what up, Dustface. I didn't even see you in here. Did you say something? Oh, there we go. Dustface, what up, dude? My bad, I didn't even see your comment. I didn't even put a bid on my own coral. I was yapping. Where are you going for 3 months, dude? What are you going to freaking go fight the war? Holy, not a good time, probably. Just walk and find stuff. And are you in the Discord? Kristen's in the Discord too. squishy hunting as well. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So $5. Can you even buy a squishy with $5? I don't know if you can. Too hot for you to deliver. I got the itch. Let's go, baby. Well, we don't mind holding, man. We're pretty good on space right now. We try to hold for 2 weeks unless somebody has a heat issue. So shouldn't be too bad the next coming weeks. I think our heat wave is over. We've had incredible success this year shipping corals, man. I mean, it's very few DOAs. That's for sure. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Haven't done much of anything since I started working 2+ years ago. Oh my God. She had to finally get a job. We feel so bad for her. The rest of us that have been working to the bone 80 hours a week for years. Sheesh. Sorry you had to start earning your keep around here. I know. Well, I hope you got a good job. Wanted some money. I mean, it does help. Kind of hard to do stuff without it. That's for sure. And this world is not getting cheaper, except for the corals. $10 frags, wheel spins. This might be one of the only fucking values left on this planet. 50% off. Unbelievable. I'm going to probably have to get one of those jobs you're talking about too. Do you see these bids? Can you see me signing into a job, dude? No fucking way. When's the last time I had a job? Would have been Aquatica. This is a badass. I don't want to say grafted, but it's 2 different tones of an A-can. This thing is fucking nasty, dude. Pretty darn fun and so easy. Teach one of my dogs to find cash. Yeah, cash is nice to have. Hard to do, like I said, hard to do stuff without it. Either trying to get laid or getting paid. All I know is when I'm chasing one, the other one's getting away. Kanye, also from Chicago. Gave away ice cream on the hottest day of the year. Man, my homemade ice cream is so fucking good, and I can't even eat it because I have to ascend, and being skinny is better than anything taste. So I've heard. You know? So we got to get on the ascension, but I make it for my kids. I love this Favia right here. Super nasty. Yellow rim. Bruh. Nice piece. Hottest day of the year so far today? We've had some pretty hot weather in Chicago here the past 2 weeks. Today, we could actually go outside. The kids were jumping on the trampoline. Last week, they couldn't even go outside. Just fucking. Coral looks like me. How long do you think Coral, and Coral already don't even like going outside. There's bugs out there. She don't last very long in the sun. You do have one of these. Yep, I know you do. Your tank's doing awesome. 100? You know what's weird about Florida is sometimes, like, we ship a lot to Florida. Like this week, I don't know, there's probably like 10 boxes that went to Florida. And their fucking weather's all over the goddamn place. One was like 76. Because when I see Florida, I already am like, I got to go get a few ice packs. And then Jackie writes the temperature on there. So I look it up and I go, 76 here. And this Florida package is fucking 97. Florida's all out of whack in fucking 10 million different ways. 110? Yeah, that's hot. Said, what up, Hammer? And well, I don't know what conversation you're in. I got fried last week, one of the worst burns I've had. Yeah, sunburn, it would be fine for me if it only affected like my skin. Dude, it gives me a fucking headache. It makes me tired. It fucks me up, dude. Dude, you know what sucks when you shave your head? When you get like let's say you go out in the sun today and you get sunburn, it's not that bad. You better shave your head tonight because the next few days, bro, you're just peeling a potato up there, dude. Because if you start shedding skin or whatever, you're peeling, dude, you're just making homemade fucking garlic salt off the dome, literally. Like I'll be in the shower 2 days later, rub my head and like my skin's falling off. Oh man, the sun done burnt a layer off, dude. Let's do this little guy from the farm. This is a cool piece. I'm about out of pieces. Did I win? Yeah, you got that one at 45 with 3% off. Taking the day off tomorrow, but we're bringing the heat. I'm going to be loading the website. I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be making some TikToks. We got to start making some more yapping videos on TikTok, which I don't really want to do, but Lazy Reaper, thank you. Yeah, this one's weird. It's got like a cool yellow and red twist in the middle. Said, I'm going to need 4 weeks. Well, just make sure it stays hot by you. I had to reverse pull a few orders today. The date was like 5/15. Guy started an order. What the fuck month is it? 7/22. Yeah. Said I kid. Can you hold off any heat waves for August 21st, 24th, please? It doesn't get too bad. I think you'll be fine. August? Oh yeah, you should be fine. Conspiracies? I don't have any new conspiracies right now. Like I said, I think I've been watching a little bit of the Charlie Kirk one. Don't really believe anything either way. I do think it's a little weird. Like I don't know if I believe the official story with Charlie Kirk. I definitely don't believe all the conspiracies. But I don't really have any new conspiracies. I haven't really been, you know, down any new rabbit holes. Chalice and Favia type shit. Oh man, I got you. 35, let's go. Yeah, I can't think of any good conspiracy. I feel like TikTok's kind of been not running them in the algo. I mean, a lot of conspiracies are older. They got nothing crazy, man. Some people's I like what about this? I think JD Vance. Dude, is that guy like made in a lab or something, bro? I don't trust him. He seems like that's not really a conspiracy. He just seems so not real. I don't know. That's all I got. That's my Wednesday hot take. Okay. I like these. Super dope. Gotta go water the garden. It was wonderful catching up. I'll be back talking Chicago soon. Well, we'll be here. We're gonna be live a lot, and we'll be ready for you to come to the city. Maybe we'll see you. Tell your mans to whip up some food. Take care, Ann. You know where we're at. It says Rubio all the way. Gotta water the garden. You got to take care of the plants. Look, we know with Jackie, she takes care of a lot of stuff. Plants are not one of them. If Jackie took care of the kids the way she takes care of the plants, there would be DCFS here, and we would lose custody of our kids if they had a life to put into custody because she cannot keep plants alive. Besides orchids, which aren't they like a harder to? I don't even know how that works. So we now have fake plants at our house, like around the porch and stuff. And honestly, way better. Now I can take care of plants. I'm good at growing plants. One kind of plant. Marinating a brisket. Not paying attention. Did I win the other one as well? That one is out of my memory. Yeah, it looks like it. 35. Yep. Orchids love cold and ice cubes weekly. So there you go. And you know, it's fine. Only like $200-300 in flowers every Mother's Day that lasts about 3 weeks. So next year, we're getting fucking aquarium decorations for her so they don't wilt. But we do have like some nice Japanese maple trees like around our house. I've really begun to like those. Super, super awesome. I would like to buy different kinds of maple, Japanese maple tree. Is that what it's called? But I don't think we have good enough weather for them in Illinois to keep year round. Those are sweet. Yeah, they're they almost look like weed plants. Like the leaves look like weed plants. They're really cool. 7%. All right, let me see. I don't think there's a whole lot left on here. I didn't know if anybody would show up on Wednesday. Let's see. Crapsbury, if you like chalices. This one is from my buddy's collection. Not a super cheap one, but not too crazy. It's got some really cool markings on it, and you can tell he's been growing it a while because the rim is super green. Nice piece. 4 or so eyeballs on there. Make a bonsai. Yeah, I know you can like graft them and stuff like that, which is really cool. House shoes might work better. Have this. It's sick. I don't know the name on this one. It's cool if you like chalices, for sure. The purple on there is actually pretty cool. Ozark, sorry on YouTube if I missed your comments. Sometimes I don't see them. What's up, Ozark? Says I got a 25-year-old Japanese maple in my front yard. That's crazy. No, it's not a jelly bean. Some type of watermelon, yeah. Dude, that's awesome. My buddy Matt got me into the Japanese maple leaves. When we bought this house, there was one. And then I think we bought 2 more. We also have hostas. Is that what they're called? Those things shoot up and flower like crazy. We did put that purple glitter up there. It's expensive, man. It was like $1,000. I got a ton of meats for this week, but that one is pricey. If you want it, it's $1,000. It's meaty. Maybe that makes the decision easier for you. Probably the second most expensive one that we got this week. I think the homie Kyle picked up a rainbow acantho, and it was like 1,800 or something. Said, I got a purple glitter 2K. Let me see. Let me see. Split Favia. Said I'd never sell. All right, let's go. Well, 2K, you're gonna have a hard time if I couldn't sell mine for 1K. So let's go 35. We actually sold this piece. Bro, this guy was asking for acanthos. I want to buy a bunch of acanthos. Like, all right, it's shipping day. You got to give me some time. Let me get you some videos, you know. He gets to the stream and he's like, well, I only want to spend like $100. He bids on this piece and he doesn't pay for it. And I'm like, bro, I thought you were about that life, homie. So he didn't pay for it. I don't remember the name of this. It's a Favia, but I couldn't tell you the name, dude. Maminal, just send us a PM or hit us up. I literally have like 80 acanthos right now, so I got a ton of them. Purple and rainbow. The rainbow I sold, it was like $1,800. We sold it. But I've got a shitload of acanthos. So if you're looking for acanthos, bro, hit me up. I will hook it up. Like, dude, I've got fucking crazy looking shit. Some of it that's not even open yet. We're taking the day off tomorrow because we never get days off. And then we're dropping heat Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of my stuff comes in on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so that's why it's not ready yet. 40 bucks. Let's go. But when you buy on the stream, you get wheel spins, which you don't get straight off the website. But if anybody ever wants to buy multiple pieces, we always give people a deal. 10%, let's see. Let's get rid of that. This one is going to be one of the most expensive pieces we post when this is ready. I showed it earlier, but show that one now. We did this one earlier, but it's not open all the way. And so keep in mind, I don't even stream on Wednesdays. So I wasn't going to bring my best heat on a Wednesday when nobody even knows that I'm live. So I definitely got you, man. We posted this one earlier. I think I put, this is the one that you're talking about right here. Yeah, that one's pricey. Look at how fat that boy is. But I actually have a few, so. And that was what I brought on a Wednesday. Let's see if everybody's still here. Everybody was asking me to redo this one. Fuck it. Go ahead and take it. Let's go 180. Did it for 200 and you guys didn't bid. This will be the last one. I got to go take all the garbage out. I'm going to use my new electric box cutter. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the family out. Tim's going to be here taking care of shit. We're going to be, it's not like a day off because we're going to be fucking walking all day. So it might, we'll see the energy level on Friday, but I will for 100% be live. My days are going to be all thrown off. But no stream tomorrow. We'll be back live on Friday, and we're just dropping heat from Friday until, like I said, we're going hard until October. For the kids' birthdays, we'll take a few days off, and then we go hard till December 15th. So such a nice piece. I love this piece. I really like the pink. This is a Welso. The blue in that corner. I didn't put up this piece because I want to show you guys something here. I'm going to load it on the Dropbox. Dude, I've got an insane Welso. I was taking the video and I seen an Aptasia in the middle of it. So I was like, I'm not going to post this thing. But check this out. Okay, give it a second. Scolies, yeah, I got a bunch of Scolies actually that came in today. So they won't be ready until this weekend. No Scolies tonight though. We did a spawn Scolie earlier. 210, you got it, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we got a bunch of Scolies in. And if you aren't in the Discord, dude, on our Discord, we did Scolies. So check this out. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. If you're not in the Discord, this is kind of what you're missing here. So I have a section here that's called supplier drops, okay? And sometimes my suppliers will send us pictures, right? And we just circle them and we get prices or whatever. Dude, these went for, what was the price on these guys? 150 bucks for any of them. So like if you're not in our Discord, you're literally missing, just in this thread alone, there was that rainbow right there. Check this out. Look at this. We sold this one. It's fucking insane, dude. And that's what you're missing if you're not there in the Discord. Okay. The piece you got was also a Welso. Yep. Peter, you got it, man. 210. And here's what we're going to do, bro. We're going to double your spin since this is the last one. Yeah, I need to get up a raffle. I really got no reason why I haven't put one up, man. I just think in the summer when it's slower, I don't want it to not sell out, but I think I'm going to do the Rambler bounce on the raffle, I think. $2 off, double it. $4 off. All right, you'll get one more spin, but I'm not doubling it. You got $4 off plus. Now there's no raffle up. Waffle always confused me. Well, PayPal and almost every website will literally ban you if you use that word. It's not even just social media. Like I had my website, my website hit me one time, and they were like, "You cannot be doing raffles on your website at all." And I was like, "Okay, waffle it is." Check this out. Before I go, I wanted to show you a few things here. What is this? What is this? Bad video, but look at this. King Kong rock. That thing was really expensive. I got that one for a collector from one of my buddy's collections. Sold it from one collector to the next collector. It's a really shitty video, though. I don't know why these are coming out sideways and weird. Like really washed out looking. That's that one that we sold earlier. And then check this out. God, why are they coming out so shitty? Really weird. But check it out. There's like I'll get better videos of all these. There's a Aptasia in the middle. So, and there's plenty more where that came from. I mean, this is literally nothing. Wednesday. I don't even go live on Wednesday. So it's kind of like a bonus stream since I won't be live tomorrow. You never know. Never say never. More than likely, no stream tomorrow. 98% chance. 100% chance on Friday. Okay, so I will see you guys then. Wish us luck. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. I'll take some pictures. Should be a good time. You may even see some posting from Tim. If you're in the Discord, tag Tim. Be like, yo, sell me some shit while Bobby's gone. Maybe he will. He's got a water change to do tomorrow. So other than that, I will see you guys Friday. I'm going to have a good day off. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out. Peace.
Anniversary in between that pussy like that bitch was giving birth to me. Left me in the shadows, now they claim they know me personally. They invite us to matches, now we used to do them burglaries.